evening and welcome to this edition of News Leader on 6. Today is Tuesday, December 10th, 2019. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, the Center for Disease Control says they're concerned about pre-diabetes in children and young adults. And we'll take you to the lighting of the City of Tullahoma Christmas tree. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's News Leader on 6.
Your word is like a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. As we celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ, follow his path of love, forgiveness, obedience, and prayer. To all of you we wish
Merry Christmas!
Keith Barnett here at Russell Barnett Ford in Winchester. Check out the 2018 Ford Taurus, yours today for $26,992. That's Russell Barnett Ford on 41A in Winchester, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. And remember, my question is, why buy anywhere else?
You made the time and the sacrifice to broaden their horizons, to see their smiles, but mostly to make lifelong memories. We think it's time to do it again, just the two of you. Don't let illness or injury slow you down. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
Welcome back. An arrest has been made in a 22-year-old Warren County murder case. A joint investigation by the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, the McMinnville Police Department, the Warren County Sheriff's Office, and the Office of the 31st District Attorney General has led to the indictment of a man in connection to the death of his mother in 1996. On December 23, 1996, officers found the body of Leila Adcock in a Rebel Hill Street home after receiving a call asking for a welfare check. As a result of the investigation, authorities developed information leading to her son, Paul Alvin Adcock Sr., age 77, as the man responsible for the crime. Last week, the Warren County Grand Jury returned indictments charging Adcock with one count of second-degree murder and one count of tampering with evidence. At the time of this release, he was being held in the custody of the Warren County Jail on $57,500 bond.
Another investigation by special agents with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation has resulted in the arrest of a Knoxville man on multiple counts of statutory rape by an authority figure. In September, at the request of 8th District Attorney General Jared Effler, TBI agents joined the new Tazewell Police Department in investigating allegations of sexual misconduct involving Matthew Douglas Franklin. During the course of the investigation, agents developed information that Franklin, while employed as a recruiter for the Tennessee Army National Guard in New Tazewell, engaged in sexual contact with 3 juvenile females between March 2018 and September 2019. Franklin's employment was terminated when the allegations surfaced. Last Wednesday, the Claiborne County Grand Jury returned indictments charging Franklin with 6 counts of statutory rape by an authority figure. Franklin turned himself in and was booked into the Claiborne County Jail on a $25,000 bond.
Nearly 1 in 5 children are living with prediabetes, according to a new Center for Disease Control study. Prediabetes is a health condition in which blood sugar levels are higher than normal, but not yet high enough to be diagnosed as type 2 diabetes. The condition also increases the risk of developing type 2 diabetes, chronic kidney disease, heart disease, and stroke. Monitoring the percentage of adolescents and young adults with prediabetes can help determine the future risk of these illnesses. To do this, CDC researchers used data from the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey covering the years 2005 through 2016. CDC Director Dr. Robert R. Redfield said, quote, "The prevalence of diabetes, or rather prediabetes, in adolescents and young adults reinforces the critical need for effective public health strategies that promote healthy eating habits, physical activities, and stress management. These lifestyle behaviors can begin early in a child's life and should continue through adolescence and adulthood to reduce onset of type 2 diabetes.
Key findings of the study indicate nearly 1 in 5, or 18%, of adolescents aged 12 to 18, and 1 in 4, or 24%, of young adults aged 19 to 34 years were living with prediabetes. The percentage of adolescents and young adults living with prediabetes was higher in males and participants with obesity. Hispanic young adults had higher rates of prediabetes compared to white young adults, and adolescents and young adults with prediabetes had significantly higher cholesterol levels, systolic blood pressure, abdominal fat, and lower insulin sensitivity than those with normal glucose tolerance, which increased their risk of type 2 diabetes and other cardiovascular diseases. Research shows that adults with prediabetes who take part in a structured lifestyle change program, including weight management and exercise, can cut their risk of developing type 2 diabetes by 58%. And after these messages, we'll be right back.
Keith Barnett here at Russell Barnett Ford of Winchester. Check out the 2018 Ford F-150 as low as $34,739. That's Russell Barnett Ford on 41A in Winchester, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. And remember, my question is, why buy anywhere else?
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
Since the moment you were born, I've made 1,000 wishes. Wishes for your future in a world that's changing fast. Do play and laugh. Do win and lose. Do it all with confidence, kindness, and strength. And always do your best to remember that no matter what you do in this life, what matters to me is that you keep doing.
Welcome back. The ceremonial Tullahoma Christmas tree lighting was held at South Jackson Civic Center last Thursday night. The event was also an opportunity to recognize this year's Christmas Parade Grand Marshal, Mike Finn.
There's old Michael, the Grand Marshal of the Christmas Parade. Right there, looking good. Look at all these people here. South Jackson Civic Center. Tullahoma's biggest athletic fan. Right there he is, Mike Finn. And Nancy Fuller, and they've got cupcakes, and they've got people. It's all happening right here. Look at them all. Might even sing a song. You never can tell. Dance a jig. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that great? Look at here. Isn't this great? All these beautifully talented young people we have here in Tullahoma, providing the greatest music in the world for this event for Mike Finn. There's a whole nother crew back here in the back. All for Mike Finn. Yeah, there's old Santa Claus right there. Biggest
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Santa. Look at that. Isn't that great? He's as tall as the North Pole. Little McNabb boys. With the Woodard. And the tallest Santa Claus in the world. Isn't that great? We have to take an upshot at him. And this is the Christmas parade picture with the McNabb family and Santa Claus, Mike Finn, and our lovely Hope Sarton, the chairman of the Chamber of Commerce, director of the Chamber of Commerce, and this is the 63rd annual Tullahoma Chamber of Commerce Stan McNabb Christmas Parade.
We want to thank Rodney's Body Shop for sponsoring the Grand Marshal reception. And the Christmas parade itself would not be possible without our title sponsor, Stan McNabb Automotive. Come forward and just say a few words. The official
No, we're glad to be able to do this. Happy we're able to support. I'm here representing Stan McNabb, although Stan's here, and my mom too. But great selection this year with Mike. I told with Kelly and Hope in the TUA interview, I used to be a ball boy on the sidelines. So Mike would always help us out at the football games there, running back and forth down those sidelines. So anyway.
That we have broken the record for the most floats to ever go down basketball. We have 113 entries in the parade this year. And I think that we can credit that to Trent's performance in our carpool caroling video to help promote the parade. And so again, thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. And we're going to head out and do a tree lighting ceremony.
All right, Mike Finn just lights up the Christmas tree at South Jackson Civic Center, and what a glorious tree it is. And you know, we'll just go right on up and look at the decorations up above, and then the new windows that have been installed at the Civic Center. So it's a very, very good looking site right here. It's a Christmassy site, and it's Mike Finn, the Grand Marshal of the Tullahoma Christmas Parade.
We'll be right back with more News Leader on 6.
He's a little bit of you, he's a little bit of me. He's the trash along the roadside of Tennessee. He's the garbage that we find. He's the dream we left behind. Lord, there ain't no lower class than Tennessee trash. A throwaway bottle or pop-top can may not seem much to a traveling man, but a little bit of litter goes a long, long way. Rolling and growing, getting bigger every day. Tennessee trash messing up the highways. Tennessee trash jogging up the byways. Lord, there ain't no lower class than Tennessee trash. Lord, there ain't no lower class than Tennessee trash.
We have met the enemy, and he is us.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. Get to Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Welcome back. John Gray spoke with Griffin Roan, the artist who painted the Santa mural on the front windows of City Hall.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here today. It's Christmas Parade Day in Tullahoma, Tennessee. I'm with Griffin Roan right here in front of City Hall, and you are putting a mural up on the windows. You've done this in years past, haven't you?
Yes, sir. I've done, I started doing a Sonic with my mom, I think, when I was a senior in high school, and then I've just continued it. Sonics have called me, and then luckily I was able to do the City Hall last year, and then I'm luckily able to do it again this year. So where are you now? I'm going to college down in Savannah, Georgia. At SCAD. It's an art school.
It's an art school?
Yes, sir.
What'd you say the name of it was?
SCAD.
SCAD?
The Savannah
All
College
right.
of Art and Design.
There's a dog running around right there. So, what's your end goal? Are you going to be?
I'm studying to be an architect.
Good
at
for
the
you.
moment.
Good
Yes,
for
sir.
you.
But I still love doing art and painting and drawing, all sorts of things.
Well, one of the great things that a builder, I'm a builder. I've made my living as a builder.
Yes, sir.
Is architects are exceptionally important people, but you can render as well, and
Yes, sir.
the renderings a lot of time help sell a piece of architecture.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's how you
so the
draw it and how you.
perspectives and the rendering, and I'm sure this right here gives
Yes,
you a
sir.
lot of preparation for being a good renderer.
Yes, sir.
That's hard to say, renderer.
I know, yeah. Lots of R's. Yes, sir.
So, well, thanks, and
of course,
thank you for the work you do.
Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas to
Merry
you,
Christmas.
And good luck and great fortune.
Okay, thank you, sir.
And Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Thank
Merry
you so
Christmas
much.
to all of y'all, too, as well.
Traders Bank held their annual Christmas open house last Friday, featuring entertainment from the THS Aristocats.
Still, one can hear the falling snow. For all is hushed, the world is sleeping. Holy Star is vigil keeping. Still, one can hear the falling snow. Sleep, 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 'tis the eve of our Savior's birth. The night is peaceful all around you. Close your eyes, let sleep surround you. Sleep, 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 'tis the eve of our Savior's birth. Dream, dream, dream of the joyous day to come. While guardian angels without number watch you as you sweetly slumber. Dream, dream, dream of the joyous day to come.
More News Leader on 6 is coming up in a moment.
Keith Barnett here at Russell Barnett Kia in Tullahoma. Only 2 remaining 2018 Kia Stingers up to $10,000 off original MSRP. That's Russell Barnett Kia in Tullahoma, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. And remember, my question is, why buy anywhere else?
Here at Manchester Funeral Home, we know the importance of living and working in our local community because it's those families who we serve during their time of need honorably. We believe in supporting local business and offer only 100% Batesville caskets, the best in the industry and a driver of our local economy. If you want straightforward and fair pricing while working with the people you know, choose Manchester Funeral Home, serving your community since 1932. And pre-planning and pre-funding can be the best gift you ever leave your loved ones. Call us to pre-arrange. Manchester Funeral Home. Our family, caring for your family since 1932.
Welcome back. The THS Aristocats held their annual Breakfast with Santa event Saturday morning at First United Methodist Church. Philip Scoggins, after a long night of videoing the Tullahoma Christmas Parade, was able to drag himself out of bed in time to catch the 8 a.m. performance.
It's the happy, happy
Tammy Grissom, Executive Director of the Tennessee School Boards Association, spoke last week with Tullahoma citizens about helping the Tullahoma School Board in their process of selecting a new city schools director. In this segment, Tammy asked what challenges might a new director face and what personality traits would they need to succeed in the position.
What are the problems and challenges a new superintendent will face coming into Tullahoma?
Building back up the morale.
Building back up the morale of everyone? Of everyone. School and the community. Okay?
I think along that line is rebuilding trust also.
Rebuilding trust, okay?
There's simply the difficulty of following what was here previously. You know, when you have long-term stable leadership, up until a year ago, I'd only ever had one superintendent.
Right.
Which is, I know, bizarre for most people.
Yes,
for
it
most
is.
teachers, that's not the actual experience. But for anyone following this, it will be different. And I don't know how you make a criteria point about that. You must be good at following strong acts. But I think that's pretty simple.
Well, then they have to have good social people skills.
Yes.
Because part of that is making your staff feel comfortable, your community feel comfortable, and someone that's easy to talk to. It's not scripted, it's not, I rehearse this. Being a true person that truly cares about the community and the teachers and the children.
Yeah.
I think it, not necessarily unique to Tullahoma, but unique to any leadership coming in, is the ability to develop their staff. That, you know, they, not someone who can do it all themselves, but a person who can lead, but develop support staff and the necessary resources.
Really a good leader with good leadership skills
and recognizes the resources that are.
Absolutely.
Add on to that, you got to have somebody that's got to be able to do a lot for the Lord.
You have to come in, get to know your staff, know your community, feel up, you know, obviously we want to always improve our school system the best we can. But figuring out what is it that the school, the teachers, because that's your biggest stakeholder right there, your teachers. If they get burnt out and if they feel like they're not supported, they're going to come and give 50% every day. And when we need them giving it 100%, 105% every day. And I think that's something that we need to have, someone that can come in, take the time to get to know people versus this is what's going to happen, because we found that just doesn't work, because that changes the morale in school.
There's a significant population of teachers who do not live here in Tullahoma, but who find it well worth their while to travel past other school systems, pass up other opportunities to come and be here because of that very sort of relationship, that knowing that yes, someone has your back, you will be supported, I know your name, and if you ever have anything that needs to be said to me, you can say it.
What personal characteristics would you like to see? Yes, ma'am.
Someone who's willing to listen to parents with an open mind.
Okay.
And possibility of working with schools in creating or altering policies that may not be effective.
Okay.
Someone who's non-binary, can see beyond just option A or option B, there might be option C or D.
Okay. Visionary, open mind.
I know that in the past, I never felt unwelcomed to go over to the board if I ever needed to speak to someone. And with previous leadership, 2 superintendents ago, the door was always open. Even if I were just going over to drop off, some paperwork or something, I could walk by the office and say hi. I'm very, very welcoming, open atmosphere.
Yeah, open door policy.
As a teacher, that's what I always appreciate.
Okay, good.
And don't forget to tune into this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings at 6:30 p.m. This week's guest includes Sean Amadon from the Hands On Science Center, who will drop by to let us know about what's happening at the center during Christmas break. We'll have some of the cast from A Christmas Carol who will be performing at South Jackson Civic Center, and Ted Pugate will come by to sing us a couple of songs. All that and more on this week's Living.
And stay with us. We'll have your weather forecast right after these messages.
The wait is finally over. The all-new redesigned Ford Ranger is back at Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma. Stop and test drive one today at Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma on Highway 55, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. And remember, my question is, why buy anywhere else?
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
The spirit of the season is timeless. From our family to yours, happy holidays.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 2007 at 73 degrees. Record low was in 1937 at 4 degrees. Average high on this day is 52 and the average low is 32. A wintry mix in tonight's weather forecast with a low expected of 22. Sunny weather back in the forecast on Wednesday with a high of 45 and a low of 26, and mostly sunny weather expected for Thursday with a high of 51 and a low of 38. And that's our news leader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for News Leader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a great evening.